Now to the latest on the Trump transition. The president-elect set to meet with President Biden later this week as he focuses on selecting his White House team.
Yeah, the new administration is rapidly starting to take shape. President-elect Donald Trump announced who he will tap to lead border security.
And he just announced a representative from New York will be his chief enforcer at the United Nations. ABC News confirms that President-elect Donald Trump has selected Representative Elise Stefanik to be his U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. Stefanik represents New York's 21st congressional district. She is the fourth-ranking House Republican. She is also a strong Trump ally and a major fundraiser for the GOP. The 40-year-old lawmaker helped force out 2 Ivy League presidents with her sharp questioning on campus anti-Semitism. Meantime, the president-elect is vowing to crack down on illegal immigration. He took to Truth Social to announce former Immigration and Customs Enforcement Director Tom Homan will serve as border czar. Homan recently gave a stark warning at the Republican National Convention.
You better start packing now. You're damn right. Because you're going home.
Homan said Trump will carry out mass deportations of the estimated 12 million undocumented immigrants with a, quote, well-targeted planned operation led by ICE. During Homan's time leading ICE during the first Trump administration, thousands of migrant children were separated from their parents. He was recently asked on 60 Minutes if there's a way to carry out mass deportations without separating families.
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
President-elect Trump is still hunkered down at Mar-a-Lago. He is meeting with his advisors, preparing to announce other key positions. He ruled out roles for 2 Republicans who served in his first administration, writing, "I will not be inviting former Ambassador Nikki Haley or Mike Pompeo to join the Trump administration, which is currently in formation." One person who could be influential in the next administration, Elon Musk. Sources tell ABC News that Musk was at Mar-a-Lago listening in as the president-elect took a congratulations call from Ukrainian President Zelensky. At one point, Trump even handed Musk the phone to speak to Zelensky himself. While Trump has promised to end the war between Russia and Ukraine in 24 hours, he has not elaborated on how. President-elect Trump is set to travel to Washington. He's expected to meet with President Biden in the Oval Office on Wednesday. On the same day of that White House meeting, Senate Republicans will be electing their new leader.